Edu Skill International. Hope most of the people who are right now in a Zoom class attended last Zoom sessions of my father, and you all are following the same strategies, tips to your practice. The consistent practice is must, as our father says. So unless you'll get 20 out 20 questions, 20 answer for the 20 questions, you have to repeat the whole process. That is how you'll get the right answer, as well as you'll understand the question. So that consistent practice gives you boost and not to commit the same mistakes. And it is also important to take a printout of the material, which is help you to practice as real exam. If we are using in devices, that is quite complicated. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Many of us are waiting in a waiting room, so we cannot admit latecomers. So better join on YouTube.
Yes, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are from.
Good evening,
Father.
Father. Good evening,
Yes.
Father.
Yes. As of now, no excuses. Those who have we have set the platform such a way that if your video is not on, automatically after 3 minutes, you will go out. Okay, because we don't want to keep on repeating it. And if 3 times if you are gone out, automatically we are banned from the platform. Even we cannot admit you, and you will not be able to even come to the waiting room. Okay, that's all because of some safety, your own safety. You know. Yes, cool. Keep smiling. Have you typed in? How many of you have typed in the comment space? I love OET. Just raise your hand physically. Those who are here in Zoom. Those who have typed I love OET in, yeah, just raise your hands. See, even that much, that also you are not ready to do. That shows how lazy you are. That's what I told you last time. Maybe out of 1,000 people now, active learners in Zoom, in the batch, and the thousands of others, passive learners. Out of 1,000, if 100 of you complete the program, that's cool. We'll be very happy. You will not do it because we can look out, just assess from your very beginning couple of sessions. Okay. Now we requested you to go and type in I love OET. Not even half of you have done it, which means, okay. Still people will go into. Yes, friends, type in where are you from? Okay. If you have any concerns, please type in the chat box. If you want me to concentrate on any aspect, and see that you are in a place where there is some light, okay? Don't be too confused. Put on one small bulb somewhere. Yes. No, you understand all your situations. Sometimes you say you have difficulties. All those things are possible. That's why we take extra risk and give you chance in the YouTube live. Okay, otherwise we never used to have it. Understanding your difficulties. If you have some problem that you are traveling, you are not able to put on your video, make sure that you join YouTube live. That may not be as effective as Zoom classes, but then still you have to adjust. And the circumstances are cool, no signature. Yes, so we'll begin. We'll go for a minute silent prayer. Okay, again, welcome back to EduSkills. OET Medici. Our mission is to make you fall in love with OET. Okay, that you should tell next time. You will have to say, okay. Okay. So our mission is to make you fall in love with
OET.
Okay. And if you are watching this on YouTube, kindly consider subscribing the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like our work, and share the video to your contacts, so that we reach out to maximum number of OET aspirants, especially those who are financially struggling to crack OET. Our focus, EduSkills focus, is to help the financially struggling health professionals. Okay. So, do we have any concerns in the YouTube comment space? Admins can just draw my attention. I haven't seen anything. Good evening, everybody. Yes. Good evening. Yes. I'll be checking how many of you have written fall in love with OET and how many of you are responding to my notice. Then all these batches will be purified. Okay. Based on those lists, he will be purified. We can't help it because we need some discipline. Otherwise, what happens, even others, so those who are really sincerely wanting to learn, will not be able to learn. So that's why we do it. Not that we love. Yes. No concerns. Everyone is fine with all the things. So I think I can lessen the sessions because no concerns are there. Everybody is perfectly competent. And gradually we'll be asking you to, Gil, Anju, how is your health?
I'm fine now. I just came back from the hospital just now, 10 minutes before.
Okay.
So ultrasound done. I have cholelithiasis, gallbladder stone.
Okay.
So later on we'll plan for surgery.
Good, don't worry. We'll be praying for you, don't worry. Be cool.
Thank you.
But smile. Smile is a good medicine. Smile can heal you. Yes. Give me 1 minute. Keep discussing something. Give me 1 minute. I have to switch over something. Yes.
If you have any queries, you can ask now regarding our platform or classes or anything.
Helen, actually, they won't ask anything, but I have to clear many of them doubts that they are asking. Many people are asking in the platform, when will be the regular classes? As you all know that our father mentor only is taking class whenever he gets a time, but you have to do the practice consistently. If you are a full-time learner, you have to practice every day. So this is, I want to give an suggestion. Thank you. Whenever father get time, definitely we'll take a class. He'll take a class, and Monday there will be a class. Monday with mentor, and timing all Indian standard time zone. So everybody should follow Indian time zone. 4:30. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, then today, now we'll be rocking with reading part A again. Normally, if you are active and you are doing regularly the tasks and all, I'll be taking at least minimum 3 classes on alternative days. But depends on your interest. If your interest goes down, my interest goes down. Okay, I will be wasting my time without you following up instructions or doing the tasks. Cool. Today we'll get into reading part A. Such a beautiful thing where you can get 20 out of 20 within 10 minutes or 7 minutes or 8 minutes. So let me just share my screen. Give me a response at YouTube comment space if you can see the screen. Hope I'm audible and visible to you.
Yes, Father.
Yeah.
Yes, Father.
Yes.
'At YouTube type in if it's visible, because it takes a couple of seconds, additional seconds to reach. Today, many have gone out, I believe, from the Zoom platform. You can hear the complaints later. But we are helpless. That automatically done. Even if you ask permissions from the admins, the system will not allow you here, because you have an option at YouTube comment space. So no more permissions required to mute your video. Okay. And next time, see that everybody has one more instrument and probably hard copy as take your hard copy with you. We have already sent the materials. We are sending the materials in advance. I have sent it maybe 10 days early before, so that you take hard copy, because otherwise it will not be effective at all. At least if you don't have a hard copy, have 2 systems, so that in one you can at least see the screen and the other one you can interact. Okay, welcome to EduSkills OET 2.0 Occupational English Test, Subtest Reading Part A. Today we'll be taking up total knee replacement. The topic is total knee replacement. Okay, reading part in 10 minutes. I will not be explaining details in the initial stages. We have done it in the previous session. Tip 1 is begin with a skim, means general idea for questions 1 to 7 and 8 to 20. And we have seen it what it is. And tip 2, focus of each text. You'll have to find out each text. This is not the focus of this test. I'm just showing you there will be 4 texts. Skim or means search for clues, title, section headings, subheadings, names, numbers, or percentage, sequential expression, frequency expressions, or time expressions, duration expressions. So also scale, adjectives, negative expressions, and conjunctions. Don't worry, I have not taken all. We'll be going step by step. TQ2 method. First, you have to skim the text, go to the question, then come back to the text and match your answers. So first step is text, question, text, and first one is text. Okay, skim the text, look for 4 headings, text headings. Here our focus is the title and the text headings, nothing else. Have your pen and paper or notebook and paper, pen, write down those headings as we discuss here. So you don't have a heading here. Total replacement is the common heading, main heading. But for the text here, you don't have a heading. How do you find out the heading?
You read the first line of.
Yeah, first line is a definition. Total knee replacement surgery. Take care is a major but routine operation performed to reduce the effects of a damaged, worn, or diseased knee with an artificial joint. So you can just tag it as definition. Okay. First sentence is the definition. So definition, they will say the some procedure, definition, classification, all those things will happen in such first text. Okay, so write down definition. Cool. Next one, clinical assessment. Already one text is there. So what could be the title?
Assessment.
Clinical
Clinical
assessment.
Yeah, you can take it as clinical assessment or assessment, whatever is cool for you. Just to understand, if assessment, you understand that step, that's enough. Third one, potential complications. So what is the heading?
Complications.
Complication.
Yes. Then fourth one, text D, post-operative care. So the text is of post-operative care is the heading already. So what you have to do, write down on a piece of paper or on each sheet of your question booklet and text booklet. Okay, write down. If you have the hard copy, write down on top of each page. Please don't unmute if you have distractions at the background. There is some instrument which is not muted. Please remove them. They don't obey, and write down their names. Don't admit them again. Okay. So definition, assessment, complications, and post-operative care. These are the four headings. You can just write down on top of the page somewhere in the corner, or keep on a separate slip of paper, which should be in front of you always. Write down on each page of your part a text booklet and question booklet. So now tell me, these words, can you identify between these four headings? Symptoms, where it will happen?
Assessment.
Assessment.
B. Okay. Then full recovery?
D.
Post-operative care. And alternative to knee replacement? Please remove that person. Please remove that.
Definition.
Arya, are you there?
Yes, Father.
Admins, please remove that person. Write down the name and never admit such people. Okay, cool. Because they are so negligent. Alternative to knee replacement?
A.
Yeah, usually all those things will be,
XA.
whatever doesn't come on these clear things, it will be A, all definition, classification, other explanations. Post-operative care, already it is there. D, right?
D.
D, it's okay. Complications already is there. C. Okay. Medical help after discharge.
Post-operative care.
Post-operative.
Let's check. Yeah. Then the knee replacement is what? What is total knee replacement? A.
A.
This one-
Definition.
This is the exam for primary school students. Now I'm going to show you the questions. Okay. These clean words are there in the questions. See? These are the questions. And just check out these words are there. Symptoms, full recovery, alternatives, post-operative care, complications, medical help after discharge, total knee replacement is. Within fraction of seconds, you can get the answers. This is from your common knowledge. I did not take those expressions from anywhere for 1 to 7 questions. So you see, the symptoms to check for during clinical assessment. Okay, already clinical symptoms are there. If you want, clinical assessment is there, right? Then they are asking in which paragraph you find it. Clinical assessment is the title. Then the timeline to full recovery. Full recovery happens post-operative, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Before treatment, you cannot have full recovery. And small operations as alternatives to knee replacement. If at all you have a doubt, whatever doesn't belong to these three categories, assessment, complication, post-operative, belongs to A. Understood, right? If it's not very clear. Then post-operative care following knee replacement comes under post-operative care. So they're asking such simple and silly questions. I tell you, once you understand the trick of the trade, the smart way of addressing, these 7 questions can be done within fraction of seconds. So we have enough time. Then potential complications. Complications already is there. C. They are asking to in the 1 to 7, if there are beginners, usually the task is to match the information with the text. In which text do you have this particular information? You have to just write in your answer sheet B, A, D, C, all those things. Then the reason a patient need to seek medical help after discharge. They seek help after discharge, medical help when there are complications, right?
Yes.
When there are complications, you after discharge, if at all you come back to the hospital, there should be some complications. Usually the doctor advises, if you have some complications, please visit us again. Is that true?
Yes, Father.
7,
Yes,
what a
right.
total replacement is that is a definition. So first one, see 7, why should I teach you these things? You are all health professionals. And you claim this is going to be challenging. That idea from your brain has to be taken away. OET is very difficult. It's so easy, but then your brain has been fed that OET is challenging, especially reading is challenging. You can't do it, you can't score it. Time management is the problem. Okay. So get to this wonderful aspect. And all the 20 questions are like this. You can locate it very easily. Then you can get into those clues which I gave you. I have some product shoot. Sorry. Yes. So 8 to 14. Just tell me which will be the. Now, what type of analgesia is administered using a patient-controlled analgesia system? What type of analgesia? Where it could be?
Post-operative.
Type of analgesia, do you go to post-operative without knowing? Okay, let's say check. Let's check.
Yes,
Okay.
text D.
Yeah.
No, let's check. Let's check. I may confuse you. That doesn't mean yeah, I am right. Okay, just to see whether you are strong enough.
Because
In your opinion.
analgesia is given post-operative pain to minimize.
So that is correct. Yeah, I wanted an explanation. That's all. Okay. Then what do the initial PKR stand for? What is the full form of PKR? Where it comes?
Yeah, Father. Definition.
Yeah, definition. Yeah, there they will say full form, and immediately when you go there, you can see. We'll look into the text later. What are the most common complications following knee replacement surgery? Complications.
Complications.
Yes. Now, I am not asking, at this stage, I am not asking you what is the urging word. I am showing you how easily it is available, how it is connected to the text. And 11, during the clinical assessment, what does the physiotherapist assess? Assessment, clinical assessment.
B.
What is the main
Assessment.
reason a TKR is carried out for? An explanation.
A. Definition.
Yeah, definitely. It must be an A. No explanation and things can happen in other stages. What is the minimum knee bend a patient should have on discharge from the hospital?
Post-operative.
D. Okay. Yeah, after discharge, post-operative, right? When you
Yes,
discharge, you should see whether it's flexible, how much it bends, and all those things. During clinical assessment of patients, again,
B.
Text.
yeah. So simple, where you can simply go. And when you have highlighted, skimmed those texts, you know where are those things. Okay. Now, 15 to 20. Tell me, let me highlight this, you will do. So what is important? Deep vein thrombosis prevention options include use of and dash pump.
Prevention.
D. Prevention. Post-op care.
Deep vein thrombosis prevention, where?
Post-op care.
Post-op
Option
care.
options. Okay, let's check. A person may report knee or clicking during the clinical assessment.
Assessment. B. Assessment.
Clinical assessment, okay. Just we are identifying which text. Type, the parts of an artificial knee joint may be held in place with dash or new bone growth.
A definition.
Yeah, it's
Definition.
explanation. No? Yeah, parts, classification, all those parts of knee joint. So that must be it. Let's check. On discharge, most patients can walk, dash, and go up and down stairs with a walking aid on discharge.
D.
On
Text
discharge,
D.
post-operative.
Yes, D. Then dash tissue forming and restricting movement of the knee is a potential complication.
Complication.
Yeah,
Text.
yes. And dash and lifestyle changes are the first choices for managing the knee symptoms. Explanation.
Text A.
A.
A text.
Yes. Lifestyle changes are the first choices. Okay, that's an explanation, right? Don't worry,
Yes,
even if you have doubt regarding one or two, don't worry, you will have some 5, 6, 7 minutes left out to identify those things. And one more clue I want to give you. Whenever there is and or conjunctions, and or such conjunctions, and normally there is an answer. Conjunction based answer, you say. See here. Or when they mention a list of things, one of those things are usually the answer. Okay. Let's check. You need to smile at such wonderful text. Okay. Okay. So first one is D. Second one, clinical assessment. Already you know. B. A. D. Complication C. And lifestyle changes A. That is, it is. Okay. Skim the text. What do you look for? Names. The condition, medication, organ, test, body parts, whatever. Names, even a procedure. Name of a procedure, surgery. Those things should be the answer. Okay. Nothing else you need to skip. Then next, number or percentage. Sequential expression. Sequential means first, second, all those things. Third, frequency or time or duration expressions. Now let's check what are the expressions. Go fast and find out where do you have these expressions. Names, procedures.
Name, total
Yeah, total TKR is a name or abbreviation. Okay, cool. Anything else? Is it a name of something?
Metal and
Yes.
plastic, cement.
Bone, body part, right? Removed from the surface of the knee joint, body part, name of a body part. Okay. Metal and plastic, yeah, cement or newborn newborn.
Metal
Again,
and
part.
plastic.
Osteoarthritis condition.
Okay.
Osteoarthritis.
Safe effective procedure. Allow the active. Osteoarthritis, again a condition.
Rheumatic.
Okay.
rheumatoid
Main.
Knee
This I have not taught you. This a part of what you call scale. Okay. We call it scale. So two more things you can learn today. When you have something main or most important, very important, significant, such scale expressions will tell you there is a name, there is an answer. Okay. Reasons include rheumatoid arthritis. All these are either conditions or body parts, right? Just scan, just look over it and go. Knee deformity, whatever. Just to get an idea, as you read first, skim within the seconds, you can just mark it, whatever comes to your mind. Then TKR is there. Next.
major operation.
Major, yeah. Major, yes. Major is another. Maybe. Yes, one scale. Any other?
Partial knee replacement.
First is there further. First choices. The second line.
First choices. Yeah, first is there. So again, let's say expression. Yeah, scale expression.
Maybe.
First is managing knee symptoms, small operations. Maybe a modal verb is there. Don't worry, newcomers, don't worry. We'll be teaching in the next step. That's okay. And you have, this is also some name, right? What is it? I'm not sure. Yeah,
Procedure.
procedure, yes. Yeah, there's a procedure, partial knee replacement. What I'm saying, just glance through these things. Once you practice, it becomes very fast. Okay. Again, you have take care. Again, the same things. Take
Father,
care.
only one read is it.
Then you have is here,
Father.
the 20 years, 60 and 80. Okay. The school, let's check out.
Only one side joint is there, Father.
Okay. We'll come back. See, these are the expressions. Okay. There's name, procedure, name of body parts, conditions, name of disease. Numbers are there, time expressions are there, 20 years. Abbreviations are there. Okay. Now, just to tell you, these are the answers. Whatever the round number I have put, these are the answers from this particular text. Okay, text A. Now you see smaller operations as alternatives to knee replacement. That you have to just match the text. Is text A. 7, question number 7, what a total knee replacement is. I have just selected those questions from text A, only text A. Okay. Now, 9th one, what do the initial PKR stand for? See, PKR abbreviation is there. So, partial knee replacement. You know, where there is abbreviation, you have already highlighted in the text, right? So, immediately you can see what it is. What is the main reason? Main scale. PKR is carried out for. Is given as main reason osteoarthritis. When you skimmed, you saw all these things. The parts of an artificial knee joint may be held in place with cement or newborn growth. Cement or conjunction. Here also, medication, physiotherapy, and lifestyle changes. So, conjunction. List is given. 2, 3 things are given. One will be the answer. Here, 2 things are given. One list is given. One of them is the answer. Here, 3 things are given. One of them is the answer. Synonymous expression used, knee replacement, full joint replacement. See how beautiful it is shown here. All these time microbes number. All these are important. One of these must be the answers. Okay, text B. Tell me what are important here. Assessment is the main idea.
Anesthetic.
Okay.
Rehabilitation.
Rehabilitation.
Okay.
Medical
X-rays.
Needs.
Symptom.
Assessment. When you say assessment, normally symptoms will be important, right?
Mobility
Yeah.
and gait.
Mobility and gait.
Yeah. When you say assessment, they are looking for what?
Symptoms.
Symptoms. Yeah. Symptom. Mobility and gait is a symptom. Check symptoms of pain,
Swelling
then
and stiffness.
swelling, stiffness, knee locking. See, there is one or. Just check out whether there is an answer, okay? Knee locking and clicking is the. So there is one conjunction here. No other conjunctions here. Here you have one conjunction. Here. Okay? Inability to straighten the knee. These are the symptoms, right? Okay. Then no interference with quality of life and sleep. Then unable to carry out everyday tasks. depressed, feeling depressed because of pain and lack of mobility, unable to work. Okay, the list of symptoms. Cool, don't worry about it. One couple of
Shopping
answers.
or getting out of the bath.
Yeah, daily
Or is
activities, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is there? So symptoms. Here there are not many things when you say assessment. Most of them will be symptoms. You are assessing based on the symptoms. And you see symptoms to check for during clinical assessment in B text, just asking in which text. During the clinical assessment, what does a physiotherapist assess? Mobility and gait. During the clinical assessment, a patient's medical history is checked to ensure they are fit for what? Anesthetic and rehabilitation. A person may report knee locking or clicking during the clinical assessment. Conjunction is there, list is there. Mobility and gait, list things 1, 2, 3. So you see answers. These are the answers. Mobility and gait, locking. Yes. See what is there? Complications. You'll have to focus on complications.
Infection and blood clots.
Okay.
infection, blood clots.
Okay.
Most common. Most.
Okay.
Antibiotics.
Antibiotics. It.
Deeply infected.
Deeply infected.
Deeply
And require
infected.
further surgery.
Yes.
And
Antibiotics.
May.
rare. Rare.
Painful.
Yeah.
Require replacement of the artificial knee joint.
Where is it? Other
Bruised.
potential complications include bleeding. Sorry.
Bruised.
Bleeding. Then nerve
Leg will
damage.
be
Nerve damage.
Yes. Okay, just have a glance at those things. When
hard
you read the questions.
or painful. Or is there?
Okay, where?
It's a scar tissue.
Okay. I didn't get it. Okay, cool, cool. Don't worry. You have got it. It doesn't mean you have to know everything, but an idea. Potential complications. Antibiotics,
Pulmonary
deeply infected.
embolism.
Okay. Let's check. C. Infection, blood clots. We'll go into the question. Potential complications. It is in the C text. 6th question, the reason again. We have seen it is in this text. 10th question. What are the most common complications following knee replacement surgery? Most common. Most is there, right? Common. Infection and blood clots. Like dash tissue forming and restricting movement of the knee is a potential complication following knee replacement. After discharge, if they find, okay, text D, we are just glancing, okay? We are not going in detail. You'll have to work out at home these things. Post-operative care. So think of post-operative things, what happens there. Okay. Analgesia. Time expression. Discharge. At discharge, most patients are able to. This red is the subheading, okay? Timeline to full recovery. Numbers. So you see text D. 2 and 4 we have already seen match the text. What type of analgesia? Is a measure using a patient-controlled analgesia system. Okay, what is the maximum knee bend a patient should have on discharge from hospital? 90-degree angle. Number is there. Deep vein thrombosis prevention options include use of an intermittent foot sole pump. What dash pump they said? So what type of pump? On discharge. On discharge means already we have seen heading is here, right? At discharge. So the answer must be here. 90-degree angle, 10 meters. See, those are the answers. See, 10 meters. On discharge, most patients are able to walk 10 meters and go up and down stairs with a walking aid. See now, these are the numbers we have already highlighted. And at discharge, there is a subheading which guides you to the answer. So two answers are this and this discharge. And here, intermittent foot sole pump. So name of a device. Okay, name of a drug here. Opioid analgesia. So you don't find anything other than names, numbers, percentage, those things. Those are the answers. If you go through all the 40 answers, you'll find only those things as the answers. Say now, this is math, the heading. What is this? Number 8. Is it a name? What clue is it? It's a medicine, right? Name of a medicine. The 9th one, name of a procedure. And the 10th one, infection and blood clots. Complication, right? Infection and blood clot, even otherwise they are conditions. They are the medical conditions. Mobility and gait.
Assessment.
Yeah. Osteoarthritis. Condition.
Name of the
Condition. Name
Yeah.
of the
90-degree angle, again number.
number.
Anesthetic and rehabilitation, list. Intermittent foot sole, name of a pump. Intermittent foot sole pump, name of a device. Locking and, there is a list. Cement, name, 10 meters, number, access care. And that's again one symptom. Medication and physiotherapy, list. That's the beauty of it. You have any clarifications? You want to visit any of the slides? Come on, you can speak now. At YouTube, you can put here, sorry, Father, I think I mistakenly touched the microphone button. Sorry for the inconvenience. Joined at YouTube live. Okay, cool, no problem. It's cool. See that. Any slides you want to revisit? Our structure will be like this. First, I'll be explaining. Then if you have any clarifications, we have discussion, revisiting in the slides, clarifications. Then you can ask questions. Discussion is.
Good evening,
Stop
Father.
share. Yes.
Father, can I ask you one doubt?
Yeah, please.
If there is no section heading or subheading,
Okay. First heading, first line will give you the idea about the paragraph. Topic, sentence. Topic, sentence.
no, or just leave it.
And probably full-timers, I'll give you some extra work, okay? To understand topic, sentence, and all those things.
Sorry, Father.
Okay. And full-timers, I'll give you another workout today. Even those who want to can do it. One passage, I'll give you some simple passage from IELTS session. Then I'll give you my session as well. So it will give you a clear idea about reading. There's no difference between IELTS, TOEFL, PT, OET, all these things. Regarding reading and listening, almost competency is same. IELTS will be a bit more challenging. Okay, I'll give you the task today. This will be an additional task I'm giving. Those who have time can do it. One passage. Okay, then answer some 13 questions. 20 minutes. Then you get some idea how it works. Did you get my answer? When there is no heading, subheading, or text heading, read the first sentence. That will give you key idea of the paragraph. That first sentence is known as topic sentence. And that means, please remember, we will send those paragraph structure videos. Okay.
Okay, Father.
Yeah. Can inform Chief Admin. That will give you a clear idea about those things. Any other clarifications? Even at the YouTube comment space, you can. I have some throat issue, that's why I'm speaking low today.
Father,
Yeah.
today you talk about scale. Two word you explain like main and what is the most important. Any other things which is come under
Yeah,
scale?
I'll be explaining in the next session in detail.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Because I don't want the beginners to get confused. Scale I'll be explaining in the next session. Scale and negative expressions will be explained.
Okay, Father, thank you.
Yeah, at YouTube, if there is any comment, admins, please look at it.
Good evening, Father. I'm Jyoti.
Yeah. Yes, Jyoti. Yeah.
Father, if they give us some graphs, it's very difficult to grasp, Father. Could you please have one class regarding that?
They don't give you any of those sort of graphs. Actually, these days you don't have even there's columns you don't have. Normally text you have, and graphs they won't give you. This is not math or some other science. Okay, those are the unauthentic materials.
Okay,
Best
Father.
thing you can go to those 5 sample materials. That is the model. You won't get any other model. If you find any other material is having another model of questions, that's fake, unauthentic material. I'll tell you around 60 to 70% material that is you find in the social media is unauthentic. Practicing those materials will kill your competency. It will never help your competency. It will kill your competency. That's sure. Okay, so we have ample materials. Okay, at least 100 plus materials. You don't require even 10 materials to practice. You go as per the instructions. Okay.
Okay, Father.
And you can touch the main platform. Main platform means EduSkills International OET main group. Touch on the name. You will go to file segment. In the file segment, you can find umpteen as much as you want authentic materials in the file segment. Or those who want to go to the application, you can find there. It's there also. Yes. Thank you very much, Father. It's interesting. I enjoyed very much. Okay.
Father, in YouTube, they
Kumaran,
asked,
you're welcome. Pardon?
YouTube, they asked 8th question, Father. What type of analgesia is administered?
Yeah. I didn't hear you fully. Disconnected.
Okay, Father. Eighth question they asked. They have to write opioid analgesia, only opioid. Question number 8, Father.
Opioid. Only opioid. I think there was a mistake in the answer this one.
Okay, Father.
See, the thing is this. If it is a fill in the blanks, you have to write only opioid. If it's an answer asked, even if you write both, that's okay. But if it is a fill in the blank answer, okay? Here, even if you write both the words, there is no issue. Opioid analgesia you can write because there's not a fill in the blank answer. If it is a fill in the blank answer, never repeat the word. For example, give me a name of a test, abbreviation. Any test?
Abbreviation you asked, Father?
Yeah. Or
USG.
Okay. Now you say, for example, DVT, deep vein thrombosis, right? Thrombosis is given after the gap, dash. The answer must be only deep vein, not deep vein thrombosis. Then you know there is a repetition. So fill in the blank, you cannot repeat. Blood, what test, dash test. You cannot write blood test, you have to write only blood. Means when you fill in that gap, it should make sense. If you write blood test, test. BTT. Okay. That's the only idea you have to keep in mind. When you say fill in the blank answer, see, don't repeat the word. But if we say answer asked as a question in the last segment, 14 to 20, you can write both the words or one word. Both will be right. But if we say answer asked, you can ask both words, no issue. Okay?
Yes, Father.
Yeah. Is that clear? That's a big mistake that you make, okay? Practice it. Only thing, when you add within that blank, if you have a doubt, within the blank, that dash is there, no? Write your word there. Then read. Does it make sense? Does it have a repetition? If you have a repetition, your answer is wrong. Yes. And in the, let me see, in the YouTube comment space, thank you so much, Father, for the class. Okay, Rina, thank you. You're welcome. First, we need to identify the clues like titles, headings. Yeah, definitely. Those are the things. You just check out. Now you have to check out, okay? Don't believe me. You have to go and check out whether these are the answers. Take 50 materials, you will find only these things as answers. Okay? What are the clues I gave you? Then, thank you, Father and admin team for it. Okay. Thank you, Father. I have now more confidence. Good. You should have absolute confidence. Okay, not more confidence. That will develop. Father, the class knee replacement party. Thank you. And I could not shout today because I have a throat issue. You have to shout now when I don't shout. Energy has to be substituted. And thank you, Father, when I am attending your class, it's helped me to increase my confidence. Okay. Another thing you will understand now, don't think that is the final thing. You'll find it very easy, but when you start practicing, you'll find it very difficult and challenging. That gradually you have to take these instructions, go by these, and first step, don't do, those beginners especially, even others, those who are repeaters, never ever go to answer A part first round. First part is to read the questions and try to match the text. From which text this question appears. You shall, first step is that. Okay, first you can definitely go to the text and take some seconds and glance through and find out these clues. Then go to the question and find out to which text it belongs. Not only 1 to 7, 1 to 20, I am telling you. Just write A, B, C, D in front of those questions. Then go and locate. When you go to locate, while you are skimming, you should have put all the rounds and underlines and scribblings there. All those clues should be blinking at you. I am here. You want a number? Come here. I am here. You want a name of something? Come here. My name is here. Okay. You want a frequency or duration or a percentage? Now you have seen, those are the answers. And first 7 you answered within fraction of seconds. I think it did not even take 1 minute for 7 answers. 70 marks within a minute. Then you say time management is challenging. Because those are, you go and read those things. Are they not simple things from your medical knowledge, you know? Yeah. Will somebody say surgery happens after discharge? Or somebody will say that the surgery assessment, X-ray or all tests, blood tests will be done after during post-operative care or after discharge. So the sequence, understand the sequence. Definition, classification, all those types and everything comes in first definition. Then you have assessment. Then another passage can have treatment after assessment. Then you can have management. Then you can have post-operative care. Then you can have complications, whatever. But there is a sequence. Understand that sequence. That's the easiest way. And sometimes you can also go into that challenge of taking up without looking anything, go to the questions and understand from your common sense. Does it make any sense? And try to see what will be the passage without even looking at the passage text. Try to conclude four headings for those 20 questions. Categorize them into. Maybe if you have seen my video. And another question, please the admins are posting the task and video together, but don't see the video first, okay? Because for your convenience, you can do it anytime. That's why they are posting together. For example, yesterday they have posted English and Malayalam videos. First do the task, then do all your analysis. After all your analysis, listen to the video, watch the video, then you will understand what are your mistakes, why I made the mistake. All those explanations are there. There are other methods also I have taught, taking all these keywords and putting them into 4 columns. Make 4 columns, write those 4 headings: definition, assessment, complication, post-operative care, like this. Then make 4 columns of that. Take all these keywords and put in 4 columns. Right now, below these headings. What comes under definition, what comes under assessment, what comes under complication, and what are the expressions that come under post-operative care. Maybe in the video which you watched yesterday, you might have had that explanation, I believe. This video, what was that? Overdose. What was the task yesterday? Today's task? Fractures, right? Yeah. Any other clarifications? Yes, at YouTube. Today I have well understood today's topic. Okay. Thank you for yes. I had a network challenge. During exam, can we mark on question paper? Definitely you can mark. Question booklet is separate. You can mark, there is no issue. 1,000 people. Kaise pada le to his. Oh, BTS lover, I don't understand your Hindi written in English. What is that? 1,000 people ko ek saath AC kaise pada. Somebody Hindi wala, just translate that. There is a comment in YouTube by BTS lover. You can change your name as OET lover. Yes.
Father, he said how you educate 2,000 people at the same time.
I'm not educating. I'm just assisting them. They are learning by themselves. Not thousands of people will be there. Now you are the active learners, passive learners, thousands are there. In my contact list, I have OET aspirants more than 38,000 in my mailing list. Okay. So the previous workout topics, diabetes. Question 13. If a person cannot keep their blood glucose level stable, what device might they use to administer their insulin? What was that? If a person cannot keep, 13 is gap filling, right?
Yes.
Insulin is there, so you have to write only pump. It's gap filling. Somebody is asking in the YouTube comment space. It's about diabetes. You can see that question. That was first session ever during Corona time. That diabetes, which has got more than 1.5 lakh views. You can see there we have done live. No editing is done there. Live, and they have answered the first 7 questions with 1 minute 58 seconds, including skimming, scanning, everything. 1 minute 58 seconds. You can calculate the time. Yes. See, again, I'm telling you, if gap filling, if the insulin word is given, don't write again insulin pump. Insulin dash, insulin pump. If dash pump, insulin pump. Don't write insulin pump pump. That's the simple idea. If it's a gap filling answer, let there be no repetition of words. Your answer should be inserted into that gap and should read and make sense. Yes. So when answering part A reading, first start by identifying the clues from the question, then locate the clue. Then okay, now these are the practice methods. Okay, during exam you need not do anything of this. You can just glance through, skim, go to the question, and come back, locate the answer and find out. Because locating the answer happens in your brain because you are already competent. Okay? As soon as you see that question statement, you know where to go. Once you go there to that particular text, you know you have already highlighted the clues, you know those names. So you want a name of a device. You just go there and find out that. Or you want something after discharge, we have seen today, 2 numbers after discharge. There are only 2 lines, 2 are the answers. Okay? So immediately to reach, locate the answer, that's the easiest way. And I have many students who have completed part A within 7 minutes. And you can find many witnesses as well in the YouTube channel. With 10 minutes, very cool you can. Then you have 5 minutes to slow down, breathe out, breathe in, enjoy others struggling. Okay? And no time to complete. Yes, definitely you can.
Father, we can use colorful highlighters in the exam, Father.
No, you'll have to use only your pencil or pen, whatever you take. You can take sky. Yeah.
Only pencil
Yeah.
allowed.
Yeah. When you write the exams, your baby can use color pencils. Yes.
Okay, Father.
Yes.
Father, I think the previous question from diabetes, it's a question type, not the fill in the blanks.
If it's a question type, it's cool. Both are cool because you can write the name of the instrument. Did you get that idea? Maybe next time I'll explain the 3 types of questions. Then I'll give you this clarification. But if you write, for example, what is that? Blood sugar test. So they're asking before surgery, you have to undergo dash test. Answer is?
Sugar.
Blood sugar.
Blood glucose.
Blood glucose or blood glucose, whatever. Blood glucose test, BGT. So test is there. Don't write again in your answer sheet. Test. If blood dash test is given, write only glucose. Don't write blood glucose test in the answer. Write only the particular word which is required in the gap. No repetition. If you have the repetition, that answer is wrong. Okay. First, start by identifying the clues. Yes. And these steps are for your practice to gain competency. Could you please give tips to crack OET computer exam? OET computer exam or written exam, there is no difference. Only thing you have to do in computer, that's all. Highlight, select, do the things in computer. So always, if you have a paper-based option, you go for it because your brain is trained in that way. No, you are not trained into, your brain is not trained into computers. Maybe your kids, the next generation will be into it because they are using all phone and all, your brain will be set into that. But it will be easier for you to have the visual and all those things in the paper-based. Otherwise, there is no special different strategies or tips, nothing, no difference. Computer-based or paper-based, same strategies can be used. Only here they write, there you type. That's the only difference. There you need not to erase, you can delete. Here you have to erase. Yes. Anything else? And if you have not booked the exams, don't book the exams before competency and cry afterwards. Yeah, if you get 20 out of 20 and A part, then it's very cool for you. And when you come to B part, you'll understand B is very easy. 6 out of 6. When you go to C part, you will understand it's much easier than A and B.
There is a question in YouTube comments, please.
Yeah,
How to
what is it?
improve paraphrasing?
How to improve paraphrasing? Paraphrasing, you'll have to, somebody remind me before next session. If you have seen my videos, you have seen that you have to keep some diaries. Diaries means maybe you can keep one book as different diaries, different portions, different segments. or different books. One is Diary of Synonyms, Synonymous Language. Then paraphrasing. Synonyms and synonymous language, if you know, synonymous expressions, you know, then paraphrasing, automatically it happens. Paraphrasing is stating the words. That is the crux of your examination. Whatever is given in the audio or in the listening or in the text will not be repeated same in the question statement. They will paraphrase, put in other words. Meaning will be same. That's what I said. I'll give you the explanation about paraphrasing. If I don't give, somebody remind me. We'll post one simple topic about a forest management. Okay, one IELTS reading passage. You work it out. Then I will give you the video where I have explained paraphrasing. Okay. Admin, some of the admins can just take down these details where we'll include in the, I may forget, in the next session. You can put it in the admin panel. Paraphrasing. What else was asked?
Paraphrasing, you told further earlier paragraph structure.
Okay, paragraph structure. Then in
Scale.
bracket, paragraph structure,
Negative
in bracket,
expression.
topic, sentence. Yeah, scale. Yeah. Scale.
Negative expression.
Negative expressions. That will take another session. It will be too long. Yes. Come on now. BTS level, I take 10 minutes to attempt all questions and 3 minutes for revision. 1, 2 question which I left previous, but sometimes due to paraphrasing, it costs more time. Okay, yeah, that's what I said. Unless you do your workout task and submit all things, we will not understand what's your issue. Okay, so do the task, take the instructions, especially the notices. If you don't respond to the notices in detail, you will not acquire competency. I'm telling you from my experience. See, I can go without typing any notice. Why should I waste time? But I know that you will not be able to reach. Many will fall behind. They will not understand what we are speaking. And gradually you will have to cooperate. We will be making full-timers and beginners will be separating the group. Then you'll have to do it immediately, okay? So that full-timers we can give more work, more task. If I give more tasks to all, the beginners will find it very challenging and disgusting. Yes. Any other? Clarification, schedule, thank you. No paper opinion. No paper option. WhatsApp. No paper option in WhatsApp. What is that? WA. Is it WhatsApp or some country's name? There's a message from
I
Deepa
think
Chakor.
some country name for that. There is no.
Okay, you mean to say there is no option, paper-based examination. Okay. WA. If there is no option, you will have to go for computer-based. And I tell you, there is no difference. And I want to tell you, maybe this passage, one task I am giving you to tell you, competencies are same. IELTS or OET or PT, TOEFL, all these exams, competencies are almost same. Question types differ a bit. Now, I was taking up recently the IELTS session, and I found those match the headings there. Maybe out of 13, 7 or 8 were matched the text. So how easily you can find out. Yes. Anything else?
I think Nitin is asking about gist type questions, contrast words, and scales. Yeah.
This type questions we have not reached there, no? We are still in the small market. Part A. This type comes in the part C. Okay.
Patient. They need to be
patience.
patient.
Yes, patience. Okay. After LKG and UKG, we'll go to college. Let's not go to college immediately. Yes. It's really interesting if you go by instructions. I tell you, very, very interesting. And just work out these things. What else you require? Simply, you see, you don't find anything else in any of the reading material. Part A. If you find something, damn sure that's an unauthentic material. Again, I want to tell you, don't put only the question in the main platform. Post the question as well as answer key or the answer given. Because there are so many unauthentic materials. We don't want you to discuss on those things. Okay? When you give us the answer, not only that, there are some spammers who give wrong answers and tell them this is A is the answer, how it comes. Actually, they know B is the answer. They'll be simply making you mad and you will be wasting your time. And if you have any challenging passages, text, you can send it to me with the key and from where you took it from, the copyright source. Then we will be handling those passages. If they are authentic, we will be handling those in the upcoming sessions. Anything else? You have to fill in the energy. I said today I have no voice, so energy will be less. Somebody wants to summarize what you learned today? 3 people can take the chance so that others will be helped, those who did not understand. Well, the key takeaway today, takeaway lesson. What did you benefit? What did you understand? What was new? Yeah, Rahul. You are not audible, ma. You'll have to unmute again and mute. You are not audible. Yes. Now you can speak. No. Is he audible to others?
No.
No, Father.
No, Father.
Now,
You are audible. Yes.
yes, sir. At the end, what I learned is slow and steady cracks OET, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Slow and
Last
steady
time,
wins the race.
I ended the last class. That was my first class regarding OET. Then I got the tricks from you. But still, I was struggling. Today also in the morning, I was practicing. But after attending this class, I got more clear view regarding it. So thank you so much, sir.
Okay. And only by practicing you will get it. Okay. Don't think by understanding there's a learning. No. There's
Yes,
only
sir.
knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Knowledge plus consistent practice leads to skill. Reading skill, listening skill, speaking skill, writing skill. Skill
Yes.
comes only by repetition.
Yes, sir.
Even typing or cycling or swimming or driving, all these are skills.
Yes, sir.
You
Thank
cannot
you.
think of any variety. For swimming, you can only have legs and hands, some motions, right? You can't
Yes.
say I can't repeat the same thing. Today I will jump into the water without tying my hands and legs. Variety, you will die. So
Yes.
only possibility is repetition, practice, consistent practice.
Yes, sir.
So you see, with these 2 lessons, if you have taken my instructions clearly, you can do anything, any amount of practice regarding part A. But don't do everything. Do at least one part A one day and analyze the things. Write down the synonyms. I have not done at that stage today or previous session. Write down the synonymous expressions. Write down the question as well as the answer statement in the text. Write down your notebook. That is paraphrasing. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And sometimes the text will say not all the small trees have to be removed. But the question will say some small trees can be retained. Not all the small trees are to be removed. The question statement says some small trees are to be retained. Yeah, that's paraphrasing.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Not all nurses are good or bad. Not all nurses are bad. Some nurses are good. That is paraphrasing. Yeah, somebody wanted to ask me something?
Today, what I learned was we have to.
Sorry. I have to locate the person. I can't see the person. Where are you?
Jyoti, Father. Jyoti.
Jyoti, yes. Oh, okay. I saw you. Yes. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Today, what I learned was the answers are most of the times names, numbers, conjunctions, percentage, And what you said, Father, it was very easy. And if there are 2-3 names with add or, then that will be the answer. So first we have to locate, go skim it, and we have to understand the paragraph. As you said, we have to write down the 4 topic sentences of the paragraph, and you have to know the paragraph in a glance by locating numbers, conjunctions, adjectives, and names. So locating the answer is not important, but finding out these things are more important. I learned it today, Father. Thank you so much, Father.
Yeah, you are welcome. Your child will pass OET very soon. Yeah, very attentive. Yes. Child is listening to everything. Yes.
Hello, Father.
Yeah, who is that? Yeah.
It's Ajinkya Ratnavarki 28
One sec.
028.
Sorry. Let me locate. Just raise your hand.
Yeah.
Raise. Okay. Oh, I was about to call out your name. No,
It's
one sec.
Ajinkya Ratnavarki.
Yeah. Ajinkya. Chris.
Ajinkya. Yes.
Am I right when I say Ajinkya?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's okay. You ask about summarize some points. I just want to summarize 1 to 2 points which I learned today. The answer is itself in question only. Just need to find out the keyword. Whenever you are able to find out that one keyword, then your answer is in front of you only. The main thing I learned today, because previously I gave once OET, I was just doing some nonsense thing that time, but today I learned very nice manner. So thank you so much, Father.
Okay, you are most welcome. I was about to call your name. You understood my intention because you are looking very serious. Yes. Yeah. And you see, now this is what you have to post, Ma. What I am telling you, there are thousands of, somebody asked me, how do I teach thousands of people? Because of all your cooperation. Now, what did you learn? Post it in the main platform and tell them, maybe with some example or screenshot if you have, or take your answers and say these are the organs, names, this one. So just post it. So people, those who have not understood will understand. All don't have the same caliber. Sometimes people don't understand what I speak in English. They find difficult to follow me because my English is not good, maybe. Okay, so what you can do is, from a learner's perspective, you can explain those things. That's the way we learn. And when you do it, you become more competent. There's a psychological factor. You teach once, it's more than practicing 25 times. That's why we have student faculty program. Now, recently we don't have much because people are lazy. Otherwise, you can see so many student faculty, videos. See, now Arya ma'am, her views are more than my videos are viewed by students, Arya ma'am's views. Because she has taken that part A, she is the expert. I don't take classes. Now, these days, she has become very VVIP. I take up A part. Otherwise, A part was exclusively for Arya ma'am. Okay, because she has taken up and she has done student faculty sessions and she became so competent in that area, nobody can beat her. Maybe that she will be the best teacher regarding part A. Okay, so anybody can do it, provided you'll have to take the risk of teaching one part. Okay, come on Zoom and teach in your own way, maybe in your own mother tongue. To foster that, we have platforms and YouTube channels in 7 languages. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even understanding in your mother tongue and explaining it will also help many people. Now you see, like people like from now I started something for IELTS. I stopped it in between because now the people from Nigeria and all, they cannot even dream of OET because it's a huge amount for them because their currency is very low. If it is 34,000 rupees for Indians, it's millions for them. So most of them, health professionals from Nigeria and such countries, they can never dream about attempting OET. Not only that, they don't have an examination center in their country. They have to travel to Ghana or some other places. It's
Father, good
impossible.
evening.
Yes, please. Who is that?
This is Manish.
Yes,
Manish here.
Manish. Yes, Manish.
First of all, I really would like to thank you, Father, for supporting us. And I just wanted to mention that previously, before joining this platform, when I was doing my self-study, so I was not able to score. Like sometimes I used to score 15, sometimes 14, 16, but not was able to 20 out of 20 or sometimes get in. But after watching your session, joining this platform, yesterday I did my reading part A 3 times, and I scored 20 out of 20.
Oh, great.
I'm so happy after seeing my answer. So first, your session was, I mean, like your session is very helpful for us. You're putting a lot of efforts. We can see that you're putting a lot of efforts on us to get our design band. Thank you, Father. Thank you very much for everything.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Thank you. Great. And don't worry about, again, I tell you, don't focus too much on score at this stage. Okay, it's good. It will give you an encouragement. But see that you go slow and practice strategically, systematically. So you really gain competency. And one more question they're asking at the YouTube comment space, how to get the authentic materials. I explained it. This is what you have to do. If you have understood what I said, you have to go and touch the title of main platform. Then you go to file segment, take screenshot and just explain it in the main platform. No? Then repost it sometimes. When people ask how to get the material, you have to click the name. You can just put 1 or 2 screenshots and explain. Click or show the arrow mark, because you are a new generation. You know how to do it. So now they are asking how to get the authentic material. You have in our application, or you can go to Telegram main platform and make sure all of you are the members of main platform, because all the guidance goes there. Basically, the cementing factor happens at main platform. If you are not there, you may not get many things. So you click on the title of that group, then it will take you to media, file, and so many segments. Click on file. You can find as much as authentic materials you need. Maybe recently we are working on ebook. If somebody knows, or if somebody can coordinate, we are working on an ebook where all my teaching will be in a book form. We are working on it. If somebody is there to assist us, you can join us. Maybe within a month, we will be creating an ebook where you have all the materials, all the explanations, all the links to all the previous 500 plus video recordings, and all the details, including what you call the PPTs and explanations. It will be easy, but then I myself am not able to complete the work. Need assistance. Then you have to access all the material. Anybody in the world can have at least some 100 materials, authentic materials with all the explanations, classes, video uploading, recorded videos, links to those things. And now I am not giving you too many materials, because whatever I give you is more than enough. Now I have sent this week 7 part A materials. You need maximum 5. More than that you cannot do. Should not do as well if you do real practice. Anything else? Otherwise, I will call out Nitya Binil's name. She will talk. Only when I call out her name, she will speak. Right where I can't find her. Yes. Nitya is here. Nitya, yes, she is very active in the Angels group.
Good evening, Father.
Good evening. Good evening.
It was a nice class, sir. Actually, I understood extra means the number names and this organ device name and these things I learned today's class. Because other than the previous class, and what I understood means, if we go through the skimming, if we underline these adjectives, names, scales, numbers, percentage, all these things, if you underline, and when we go through the question and we correctly, when we identify the question and we can correctly target the exact answer. And that is the thing I understood from today's class while compared to the previous class. Then one more thing also I can differentiate, that is a and, or, and any conjunction phrase is there in our question, and we can assume that there is one more thing, two more things in the listed of items in the text, and from this one is the answer. Among this one word is the answer. And these things I understood from today's class. Last day I explained all the things, these headings, subheadings, and how to match all the things I already explained in the last day. So I think so it is not nice to repeat this all the things. I tried the practice, but what I understood from the practice, because I need such more practice, I need get competence. That I understood, because while attending the class it is very easy, but when I took the material and when I do these things, some more difficult I feel. So father told early, and if we get competence, it will take time. I also feel like that, father, because in the class it is very easy, and we can father is telling skimming words and all these things father is telling, and we can easily find. But when we take by myself, we take the text and do things, it is not nice, it is not very easy. So what I think is I need to improve the competency and I want to gain. But I am confident I can do that with the help of father. I can do that. I can overcome the situation, and I think I can finish it within 10 or below that. I think that, father. Anyway, last day I made mistake in the group, sir. Sorry for that.
That's okay. That's okay. That's not a big mistake. Yeah,
But
we
after
understand.
that, I am very confused, because one thing, no, I don't know how to use this Telegram and all,
It's okay.
because
It's okay. We understand
uh,
all those things. Don't worry at all. We understand, and I am observing all people who are doing what. And I have already sent names to admins who have to be removed from Angels group, and I have already collected the names who are active. So we'll be working out those things. This is all for the benefit of the platform for other aspirants. Yeah, and we
so
give you some. Yeah, when we give you some warnings, Angels are doing a lot of work, but we give you warnings because you should be thorough. Like gradually, you have to be thorough so that you can
especially
guide
for
others.
I don't know how to do all these things, because I take little time how to do all this, because I am first time I am using the Telegram. I don't know how to forward also, I don't know.
Yeah,
So
I think.
I am
Yeah.
struggling
So
for
this
that.
Arya ma'am will answer you these questions.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you
And
very much.
most of the people don't know anything when they join, but how experts they become. Yeah, Arya ma'am. And Arya
Yes,
ma'am
Father.
and Arya ma'am and Shanmuga is there from UK. Arya ma'am is from New Zealand. All these are people who have passed OET. Okay, long back. They are here. Maybe for Arya it is 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock now.
It's 1:30.
1:30 midnight. Okay, she is awake just to support you. Okay, she is all settled. Even Shanmuga is there, I believe. Yes, she is there. Shanmuga, and both of them will speak today. Yeah. Yes, Arya. Now she is saying she doesn't know anything about. And I tell you, literally, I tell you, just for OET aspirants, I downloaded the Telegram app. I knew nothing about it. Yes.
Yes, even I think almost all download the Telegram, maybe for if they are an OET aspirant, maybe for the OET purpose only they are downloading the Telegram. And definitely when we will, it's not only the Telegram, when we download a new application, we'll not know what to do. So even if it is an Instagram, Facebook, or whatever it is, we'll have some doubt like what to do. If we do this, then something may go wrong or something like that. So just ask someone if if you don't know, okay, how to forward it, you can even ask in your group how to forward that. So someone can help, like you can just, those who knows, you can just record, screen record and send it. Like this, we can help others. And if you are not doing, if you're not typing, or if you are not trying to forward, then you cannot learn. So mistakes, it's fine. Father always says, from mistakes only we can learn. And even when I joined, I don't know how to use the Telegram, or even I don't know how to copy the text. So after joining EduSkills only, I learned many things from Father, even to prepare the PPT. I don't know how to copy paste, like normal copy paste. I know how to highlight it, how to prepare PPT. I don't know that. So one day Father told, like, you have to prepare a PPT and give me. Then I was like sitting for a long time, I think 2-3 days. Then I prepared a PPT. But after that, I learned, okay, how to do the highlighting or how to color it, all those things. But later, I think it took maybe 1 hour for a PPT, or 1 to 2 hours for a PPT maximum. So from your mistakes, definitely you can learn. And if you don't know, please help each other. Definitely someone should know, right? How to forward it, how to copy it, or how to highlight it, all those things. So please help others. And I'm really sorry, I don't know any of, I think only admins I know, because as Father said, I took a long break. It's because of the duty schedule, and we have some audits. And I'm on another training. So I'm really sorry. I will try to be with you. I'll try to spend some time. Yeah. And
Okay.
as Father told, I'm not an expert in OET. I'm not an expert in reading part A. What I did is, like, whatever I know, I just shared. That's it. So by sharing, definitely when you will teach others, you will definitely you'll do some research on that particular material. Okay, I cannot do any mistakes, or like that. We will just do some research. Nobody will like to teach some mistakes, right? So you will work on it, and that will make you competent. So please try to share your knowledge to others. Try to do some sessions. If you don't know how to prepare the PPT, I think we have uploaded a video in YouTube, so you can just watch that. And if you have any doubts, you can contact the admins. And even you can share in the mentor server, or any doubts you can ask. And yeah, that's it. Please try to help each other. Try to share your knowledge to others. So yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Arya. And meantime, somebody is telling, Mr. Malik, there is a myth you are speaking about. Now the problem is difficulty level is getting increased in actual exam. That's a myth. That's a myth, because what we are teaching you is the exam strategies. Okay? How they have to form the questions. If any change happens, they will give you a notice 6 months prior to the change. They will publish in their website. And it will not become challenging, more challenging. It cannot become. They will assess only these aspects. Even those who frame questions have no freedom, but to frame questions only based on these aspects. Okay. So these are the myths that are being propagated by people. Okay. And some people, like, they say, no vacancies. Somebody will say no vacancy, because most of the people are jealous. They don't want you to come there. Bluntly, I'm telling you. And not only that, sometimes there will be some government policies affecting the vacancies. But actually, post-corona, the Microsoft research revealed that in European countries, they have 41% of shortage of medical health professionals. 41%, which means it can never be filled. But when the government changes, sometimes it may go slow or go down, then again pop up. And you can imagine, health professionals vacancy can never be filled up in the world, because For your luck, a lot of new diseases and problems are happening. So more and more hospitals are coming up. So need more and more health professionals. Okay. That is cool. Don't believe that. Don't spread these things. Mainly, I tell you, the main challenge is that you have in your brain, no, I can't do it. I will not get it. When you keep on saying that, even God cannot help you. Right? There is a video. What is that? I don't know. Maybe if you ask Soumya ma'am, she will know. That means find out that Tathastu video and let everybody watch it. There is a video about Tathastu. Okay? Very old video.
Yes,
Yeah,
Father,
somebody.
it is from speaking.
Eh?
It is from speaking module. We have uploaded Tathastu
Eh?
together.
Okay, okay. Even other, yeah, somewhere you have. If you find that video, somebody please give the link to Soumya ma'am and let her post. You can post in the subgroups. In subgroups, all can post. In the batch groups, you can post any link, anything. When you watch the video, if you find it's interesting or helpful, just post the link and explain. See, watch this particular video of the previous session. Okay? And that will give you all these things. That's how you can help each other. Okay? You can also give a brief explanation what you understood. Maybe you can type out, or you can have an audio, or you can just capture a video in the phone and post it there in the batch group, saying that this is wonderful, this lesson, this makes us very happy and easy, our learning process. Or this particular video motivated me a lot, so I would like to share. Have that mentality, then you'll grow very fast. Anju Gill, you should be more positive, okay? Watch that Tathastha video.
Yes, I believe in manifestation.
Yes.
And you will never get a free platform anywhere in world. So please utilize this.
Ma'am, only 26 participants are there now.
Yeah, people are busy. Only Arya, ma'am, me, admins, Shanmuga, we are free. We don't have any work. OET aspirants are hectically busy. Yeah. No, that's what I said. From the attitude, we understand. Sometimes people simply tell me, send the messages, please pray for me. I am preparing for the exam tomorrow. I am damn sure from their responses, they will not get the exam, but we can't say anything, right? And I will save their number to sometimes when they say tomorrow is my exam, please pray for me. Then I will be saving their name to my mailing list, because I know they are going to join me again. Yes. And this week, I'll give it to you. Okay, you take charge, and if anybody wants to explain any of the materials, please come up as a group. Put your name there. I will explain these questions or this strategy or this one, and we'll open the this one Zoom, and you will explain one by one. Maybe 5-6 of you together can explain 120 questions from part A. We'll also be starting the discussions. Okay, let's start in the Zoom initially. Some of you, those who know what is discussion, please guide them. I will be presenting the PPTs whichever you want. All these PPTs are with me, all the materials. So you can look at the PPT and discuss. Is that okay? And everybody will take at least one chance. Okay, that is compulsory, mandatory. Unless you do that, you will not know how to work on material. When you have to present it to others, when you have to teach it, as Arya said, you will work on it very deeply. One experience will give you a lot of competence. Then next material, when you do, you will go in depth. Okay. Now, anybody wants to opt any material? Now, you can raise your hands. So initially, we'll start one segment tomorrow. We'll put a notice in the Zoom. We will discuss. It's a discussion. Live, we will do it. After that, we'll go on. And then I can correct you. I can guide you. Then we'll go into the Telegram platform at 8:30. Who wants to take up and teach some segment, small segment? It can be 3 minutes. or 4 minutes or 5 minutes or 2 minutes, whatever you have learned. Maybe you can take a screenshot and send me. I can share it here, or if you know to share, you can share it from your phone or instrument. That will be on the screen. You will be just explaining it. That's all. Just raise your hands, those who want to take up this challenge. I'll assist you, don't worry, in the group. Or we'll make those who are going to discuss, we'll make a separate group and I'll guide you. Raise your hands, admins will write down the names. It's nothing, yeah. Gil is Anju. Anju has raised. Who else wants to?
I think Minnie Jackson.
Minnie Jackson, okay. Anyone else? Take up. This is a way to give a little stress, especially those Harshini Sonia. Yes. Harshini Sonia. And this is the best ways to practice.
Helen, are you writing or?
Ma'am, I'm writing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, come
There are
on.
more.
Only first time you will be tensed.
There are more people to write than the people opting for discussion.
Jayoti also, she raised her hand.
Jyoti. Yeah. Jyoti, come on. Everybody try. And it can. Yes, and it is very good at that. You have done it other day, posted your experience, right? Not on it? Some other on it?
And
No,
it also
Sudhi.
active person in Angels group.
Yeah. I'm so observing, yes. And those who how many angels are here? Just raise your hands physically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to just identify, okay, I'll be giving you a list of people. Those who are never acting, they may be spammers. They will destroy you. We have to remove them. Some of them who have never responded, just if you find such names, we have made a list. We'll recheck it. Then we have to remove them. They will not be learners also. They will be spammers. You know, there's a big gang working to kill this platform. So a lot of issues are there. As of now, recently I had deleted 26 videos, which we have spent a lot of time to edit and upload because of some spam attacks and issues like that. So we'll have to be careful. Like Angels group is very confidential group where we interact very close. We don't want some strangers and spammers being there, right? So just try to check out if there is someone who is not at all responding, not identifying themselves, not taken the registration number, all those things. We have to send them home from the platform. Yes.
Father?
And Helen, you can, that list, you can just put in the platform. Maybe there are some active members also by mistake. And ask them to report with their registration number.
Okay, Father.
Let's ask them to report there itself. Message with their registration number.
Father,
Yeah, please.
I don't have registration number still now. And
Who is
then
that? Dhanya, Reni Anil. Yeah, why is that? Helen, could you give one registration number to her? Just look at the list and give one number.
Okay, Father, 1 minute.
Yeah. Helen is very generous. On the spot supply.
And Father, regarding this explanation today, about this topic only, or
Any topic you can decide, agree upon. I'll put you in a different group. You can discuss on any topic you can take, and you can discuss their admins, and others will assist you also. If you need some PPT, they will give you. And that's the best way to learn. There's a rare opportunity you will get.
Sir,
It's
459. 459. Thank you, Helen.
459.
459.
Okay.
Thank you, Helen.
Edu 459. Yes.
So I will do also.
Okay. Rene Anil, discussion. How many names there? We need at least
Sir,
4 or 5 names.
Father, my name also Sumaya.
Sumaya.
If you help, I will do, Father.
Yeah, all will help. Don't worry. Now, what we'll do is whatever the PPT you need, we will post it in the group. You can look at the PPT and you can prepare, you can explain, or you can highlight, just highlight in the paper, in your text. Okay? Highlight and take a screenshot and you can explain using that also. That's how people do sometimes. Or sometimes you can write down one paragraph, whatever you want to take. It's not very huge, few lines. Write down with spaces or type it out and take a print. Maybe one paragraph in one full page. Make all your pictures, highlights with a pen and pencil and all those things here. Gradually, one of the students I still remember in a success story, she said she's from Delhi, I believe. She said since she had no chance of taking photocopies or hard copies because there was no facility, she used to write down all the text that we used to send for tasks from the phone into the paper. Whenever she was free in the hospital during the duty. She says that was the best thing she did for her competency. And as she was writing, she could underline, she could understand better. Yes, please.
Father.
Yes.
Father, me Nitya.
Yeah.
Father.
Nitya. Yeah.
I'm also willing to do, but I don't know. After seeing others, I also do. So.
Yes. Don't say now. Others will see you and do it. You have already done well here 2 days. So others will see you and do it. Yes. Nitya Vinil, yes. Yeah, we will support you. We will support you. And we want everybody to do it. Everybody will be doing it, but you will be just initiating it.
Excuse me, Father.
Okay, technically, I don't know anything. That's the main problem.
No, don't worry. Don't worry at all. Whatever you learn, you just explain. That's all. They need not be perfect at all. Yes, someone else was saying, excuse me.
Yes, Father, Simi, Anna.
Simi, Anna. Yeah. Simi, Anna, where are you? Where are you? Yes, Simi. Yes. Tell me.
Yes, so undertake.
Okay, Simi. What's her name? F042. Yes. Yeah, she wants to join. Yes. I should have asked it earlier. But cool. Anyhow, I will end the live. Okay.